Have you ever found yourself stuck in a toxic relationship, feeling emotionally drained and powerless? It's highly likely that you were subjected to emotional abuse within your relationship. Emotional abuse involves the sneaky manipulation and control that one person exercises over another, causing significant harm to the victim's emotional and mental well-being. This type of abuse is not always easy to spot, and it can sometimes be mistaken for normal relationship behavior. That is why it is crucial to learn how to recognize the red flags of emotional abuse to protect yourself from the damaging effects it can have on your life. So, join us as we delve into the 5 red flags of emotional abuse in relationships that you need to know. Number 1. Isolation. Abusers use isolation as a way to control their partners by cutting off their support system and making them dependent on the abuser for emotional support. They often start by making their partner feel guilty for spending time with friends or family, and then gradually restrict their access to these people. They may also discourage their partner from engaging in hobbies or activities they enjoy. Isolation can take many forms, including physical and emotional. Physical isolation involves isolating the partner from their friends and family by limiting their access or making them move away from their loved ones. Emotional isolation involves creating a distance between the partner and others by reducing their emotional connections. Number 2, blaming and shaming. This type of toxic behavior is aimed at making the victim feel guilty and responsible for what's happening, even if they are not at fault. The abuser often uses hurtful words and manipulative tactics to make their partner doubt their own self-worth and lose confidence in their abilities. It's a destructive cycle that can lead to long-term emotional trauma, and it's essential to recognize it early on. Perpetrators of abuse often resort to tactics such as shifting blame onto you for any difficulties or flaws, diminishing and ridiculing you in the presence of others, or employing the silent treatment as a means of punishment. Number 3, gaslighting. Gaslighting often starts with small lies and manipulations that gradually escalate over time. For instance, your partner may deny saying or doing something that you clearly remember them doing. They may also make you feel crazy for feeling a certain way or even accuse you of overreacting. Gaslighting may also involve projecting their own insecurities onto you, such as accusing you of being unfaithful when they are the ones who have cheated. They may also twist your words and use them against you, making it hard for you to defend yourself and make your case. It is a toxic behavior that can have lasting effects on your mental and emotional well-being. Number 4, ignoring your feelings. One red flag of emotional abuse is when your partner consistently dismisses or belittles your emotions. For instance, if you express sadness or frustration about something, your partner might brush it off saying, "You're just being too sensitive," or "That's not a big deal." This type of behavior can make you feel invalidated and unimportant, leading to a lack of trust in your own emotional reactions. Another example of ignoring or neglecting your feelings is when your partner withholds affection or support when you need it most. This behavior can be particularly harmful because it leaves you feeling alone, exacerbating any negative emotions you may be experiencing. Number 5, intimidation and threats. Intimidation can take many forms, ranging from verbal threats to physical violence. This includes threats to harm you themselves or your loved ones. Threats of physical harm may include things like, "I'll hurt you if you leave me," or "I'll make sure you never see your family again." These threats can be incredibly scary and can leave you feeling trapped and powerless. They can also be used to manipulate you into doing things you don't want to do or to control your behavior. For example, the abuser may threaten to hurt themselves if you don't do what they want, or they may threaten to harm your children if you leave. This behavior is an especially insidious form of abuse because it can be hard to recognize and can leave lasting scars on the victim. Emotional abuse can be hard to recognize, and often, victims find themselves trapped in a cycle of manipulation and control. Understanding these signs can help us protect ourselves and others from harm. If you or someone you know is experiencing any of these signs, it's essential to reach out for help. Remember, everyone deserves respect and should not tolerate any form of abuse. Please take a moment to reflect. Do you see any of these red flags in your relationship or in someone else's relationship? Your comments may be helpful to others experiencing similar situations. If you found this content useful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us reach more people who may be in need of this information. Thank you for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.